many of you got it? How many of your gym rats can say you're muscle dysmorphic? How many of your gym rats can say you're repping out on squats? I'm repping until my friction stops. If you do, then you notice what I'm talking about. Till you spend a mass amount to the gym account, until you end up just getting so dependent on gym, you end up spending the G on the juicing machine. You got the acne, look at you, simple you're using to, injecting like a junkie, posting pics on your YouTube until you get so paranoid from cycling your rage and thinking that the whole world is watching ya. Well, maybe you don't juice, maybe you're natural, but whatever your path, bro, go for the pump, bro. Don't bother me when I'm doing my rep. You see me in the gym, don't come messing my rep up and blow my Don't do that. It's Bash. Time to build a superhero.
Morning, Bashanites. It's a glorious day. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for waking us up this morning. Thank you for the strength. Thank you for the health. Bashanites, today we're gonna continue with the tricep annihilation. We did 300 reps straight the other day, but in all honesty, that weight is a bit light for my triceps. I don't get mass that good with just high reps and below par weight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 60 reps for the tricep, just to get the joints and get the muscle warmed up. And then we're gonna try some one-arm kickbacks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then we're gonna do some curls. Concentration curls, some Arnold concentration curls. You know them when you see them. So Bashanites, are we ready? Are we ready to build a superhero? I am. I didn't want to come out this morning, but superheroes do a lot of stuff they don't really want to do, but they do it because it's the right thing to do. So let's go. This is Bash!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DMDMA, the most dangerous man alive. This is Bash. It is time to become a superhero. Like your boy said, we're gonna start doing our tricep kickbacks, following up what we did in the previous video. Try to get them crackalax triceps into the game. Trying to get some horseshoe action. Now, one thing I want to touch on, Bashanites, is to become the most powerful superhero is the one quality you really need to nurture, and that quality is patience. Two, actually, patience and resilience. Let's take for example, right? I'm doing these tricep kickbacks, I'm doing them, okay? If if I do these for 2 days straight, I'm going to be sore for a very long time, probably the next 3 days. You know, I'm going to be sore. And during that period, obviously, I need to take in some nourishment for the healing, because that soreness means good job. You did well. You went and you tore your muscle fibers. Yay! Bodybuilding 101. But now, you need them to heal. Once they've healed within those 2-3 days, you go and thrash them again. Okay, you thrash them again. And most preferably, with a slightly heavier weight. So that once you tear them again, you can go and get some more muscle fibers. Awesome, right? Now, basically this process will take a while. And sometimes you're just gonna have to look at the progress in terms of not only increase in muscle mass, but increase in strength. All right? Because if you've increased in strength and a workout which was more difficult is easier the second time around, that's a plus. All right? It means you develop from one phase to the next. All right? So this is a process. Okay? We need to get to grips with that. Okay? Now, for beginners, if you're just starting out, you're just starting to work out, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a week, it's gonna be 2 weeks. You're not really gonna see the gains that you would like to see, but you're gonna start feeling, if you're lifting right, you're gonna have lots of body pains, and pain is good. If you're having muscle pains, that's good. It means the workout is doing its thing. Okay? So all you need to do is work out, get your nourishment, you know what I mean? Get your nourishment, food high in protein, you know, so that your muscles can get replenished and that you can become stronger. And mass will follow from there on, okay? So building muscle mass is basically building extra muscle. All right, so basically when you start off, if you haven't been working out at all and you got these muscle pains, you're probably just gonna become leaner, because what's gonna happen is you're actually starting to utilize your muscles fully.
The cool thing about this workout is it really stimulates your core. You get a pretty good ab workout, because I'm still sore from my last tricep workout that I did last time, so it's good for maintaining your abs of steel.
Right? Yeah, and that's a very nice pointer right there. You know, so some workouts like this one right here, it gives a very good stimulation to your abs, which is always a plus. You know what I mean? Learn, be patient, and look for the right signs. If you're doing workouts and you're not feeling sore afterwards, then there's a problem. You're probably not doing the workout right, or the weight is probably just too light.
All right, I know. I said I was gonna do 60. I'm going overboard. See, that's what happens when you're getting a good pump. So I underestimated it a bit. So let's go.
That's what you get right there. You see, you gotta listen to your body. You gotta learn to have good ear when it comes to your body. Now, Bashanites, you see, I'm a Christian, and we believe in the Trinity. And that's basically three persons make up one God. Now, human beings, we are also three persons in one. You've got your physical body, the one that we're training here, we're making stronger, building the muscles, gaining resilience. And we've got our soul, which is basically our mind, our feelings, our desires, what we want, and so on and so forth. Then we have the spirit. Now the spirit, now that one is God inside of you.
I had 6 more left, so that was 6.
Let me give you a quick scenario, okay? Remember when you had to study, because you've got an exam the next day, or maybe right now you need to study again. You've got an exam tomorrow, right?
You know, one thing that I do, being that I'm working out by myself and no one's there to push me, you know, when I lose count, you know, or I need to cover up this, you know, a couple of reps that maybe I've missed or didn't do, I always put myself at a disadvantage. So like, for example, when we started off, I lost count like twice. I thought I was supposed to be hitting 30, but when I counted, I didn't know what it was, you know? So at the end of the day, I brought it back to, I just did 20s. So I still had to cover up all those number of reps. So basically, you end up doing more, which is good. You know, no cheating.
You wake up early in the middle of the night to study. But 15 minutes in, your body's like, no, dude, I want to sleep. I really want to sleep, dude. Dude, I'm tired. Dude, I'm tired. And your mind or your soul is like, you know what? Maybe I could just, maybe just get a couple more hours of sleep, you know? And then your spirit is like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't fall asleep. Don't do it, man. I'm telling you, don't fall asleep. That scenario right there is the body, soul, spirit fighting against each other. Okay? And you gotta get sensitive onto who's who, man.
Just water.
To cut the long story short, superheroes listen to their spirit more than they do their body or their soul. Because in all honesty, the body is against anything that causes pain, and the soul is all about feeling good. And the spirit, well, the spirit just wants what's right. And that's what it's about. Because in a nutshell, that's what bodybuilding is. You're chasing pain. That's not what the body wants. You're gonna be uncomfortable. That's not what the soul is about. But it's beneficial. You know, so the only guy in that equation who's with you is spirit. Just think about that. You know, the thing that I don't like about lightweight is that after you do your reps and everything, it's like preparing for a posing competition. You know what I mean? You're only gonna sustain that pump for the next 2 hours or something. You know what I mean? After that, you flaccid. But if you can lift a heavy weight like that for that number of reps, you will have that tension in your arm the whole day. Probably the next day as well, you're gonna be very sore. And that, to me, is real progress. You know? So working out is, hey man, call me a fanatic, but I believe the whole bodybuilding process as it is will teach you how life really is as well. You're gonna go through some pain, but you're gonna come out better. Those who never come out of their comfort zones never succeed at anything. And that's what it's about. That's what working out is. Leave your comfort zone, go after the pain, you'll be better for it.
Have you taken the time to fathom how crazy this is? Arm curls, tricep kickbacks, with Thor's hammer? Thor's freaking hammer? Man, that's some crazy gains. You can make all kinds of gains with this thing. I mean, even the Hulk doesn't work out with this. Imagine if he did. Man,
look at that arm. He's making gains. You know, I would encourage you to go to the first video I made and make a comparison. Okay? This is almost 2 weeks in of consistent training with the same weight. Obviously switching it up, but you can see the definitions coming in.
I know, it's not exactly, like the one in the Avengers movie, but this right here is a variation of it. And I remind you, this is Africa.
Yep.
So, I'm pretty much sure, the first makes of Thor's hammer were here, and this is one of them.
You know that is true. Everything comes from Africa. Everything comes from here. Yeah, I'm sure. No doubt. Everything. Yes, even Excalibur, everything.
I command you to grow! Sometimes, to finish it up, just need to get mad. Get mad at the weight. Open up. You open up.
Now, lifting like this is something I learned lifting with my brother. We used to just get mad at the weight, man. We just, man over everything. That was the mentality. Okay, Bashanites, thanks again. This is the end of another video. It's your boy, TMDMA, the most dangerous man alive. Bash, it is time to become a superhero.